Welcome back to Splatter Podcast. I'm Tristan, and this is
Ethan.
And glad to be back. How has your week been?
Today at my job, I had the interesting task of selling a gun for the first time ever.
Oh.
Completely blind as how to do it.
Okay.
Even though I've attempted multiple meetings on how to sell a gun, I haven't done it in the 3 months I've worked there. And today, I had to do it, and Nix is a pain in the ass when you don't understand what they're saying.
Okay.
Since most of you don't probably know what Nix is, it's the basically the background check you go through to get a gun.
Okay.
And yeah, that was just
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
The lady was asking me questions that I didn't have answers to.
Fair enough. Well, let's get on the drink of the episode. From Kara, my aunt, she recommended Moscow Mules. So we're gonna start with that. We got our copper cups, and I think I know the recipe well. Also, we're gonna use our hands because we don't care about the coronavirus.
For weaklings.
Alright, so.
And we're faint of age.
Alright. So, that seems like about enough. And then you squirt a little bit of lime in there. Soak it up. I don't know if that was a lot or not. We'll figure it out.
Oh, yeah.
It's give me the vodka. And then you're supposed to pour it halfway.
I suppose we only really need one ginger beer to start with right now.
Yeah.
Throw those back on the floor.
Pour it halfway or so. Yeah, that seems about good.
There you go. So about half of the cup?
Yeah, about. I do like right there, so.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of simple syrup. Let me mix it up quick.
Oh, now it really looks like piss water.
I don't know, but it smells like sugar.
So what's in that?
So it is. One sec. I don't know.
Full concentration.
I know, right? I probably put way too much. It's a half and half, 1-to-1 ratio of water and sugar. And so 2 cups water, 2 cups sugar. Simmer it, let it solidify, and then we got our ginger beer. And if you guys haven't noticed yet, or if you're listening, we a couple things. We got a new setup. Got the big table.
Need that beer.
Oh yeah, you need it. Okay.
So might as well not crack too.
Yeah. So me and my dad for the last 2 weeks have been building this huge 7-foot by 6-foot table, and we finally finished it. And I like it a lot. It has 10 cup holders in this table. Did you put simple syrup in it?
I did.
Okay. Well, let's have a little taste test. Mine's to the brim, so.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's
good.
That we're gonna get fucked up off of this.
Wow. This reminds me of like being at the lake on a warm night, the breeze just blowing on you, looking out around the campfire, just having one of these bad boys and a copper cup. They said you have to have a copper cup.
Why is that? I don't know the reason.
I don't know. It might be because the cancer inside that copper cup or something. I have no idea, but wow. That's
so what you're saying is we just need to weld enough pennies together.
Yeah. I'm surprised. I put a lot of vodka
in there, and I was like, "Oh, this might either be really burnt."
It's really minty. Okay, it's from the ginger. Okay, so yeah, I 100% recommend this.
Yeah.
Out of 10, I would probably say.
Oh, that's easy. That's an easy 8 or 9.
Yeah, I was about to say 8 or 9. It's not my favorite, but damn, that's like
yeah, it's surprisingly like
very brisk. That's like the word I want to say.
it's almost thirst quenching. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. It's like I don't know how to. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like
we're gonna get really fucked up.
Yeah.
On this podcast from these.
Yeah, I guarantee. Yeah, there's a lot of alcohol in these.
Okay.
But
so we haven't really talked about the topic we're going to be doing, and really, what I'm feeling we should talk about is, our childhood and how stupid we were, and just going back on, what we did when we were younger.
Yeah.
So I'll start us off. The stupid shit I would do when I was younger, I don't remember when it was, but I went ding dong ditching.
Oh, I think I know the story.
Yeah, so I went ding dong ditching with a bunch of kids, and it was right after the girls basketball, state,
probably regionals.
Yeah, regionals. And so we got back, we're bored, so we're like, oh, let's go ding dong ditching. We're like, oh yeah, this gonna be so cool. So we go up to every teacher's door, knock on it, run away oh, this is so much fun. And then we're like, let's ant up the ante. I don't even know if I can say that.
Up
so
the ante.
Up the I don't know if it's the same already. Up the ante. We bought a box of condoms because we wanted to do you put out the window and it blow up. It didn't really work, but so what we did was we went to this guy's house, at which we knew he was not very happy person. And so we went up there. I had the condom. I wrapped it around his doorknob. And we proceeded, I'm saying to Chase, the guy with me, I'm like, do not knock until I have this on here. He's like, okay, we go up to the door. I'm putting it on there. He's like, fuck you. Knocks on. I'm like, shit. Panicky trying to put it on there. And then I run away. And as soon as I start running away, he opens the door. He's like, what the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. Goes back in to open the door. He's like, what the fuck? Just freaking out.
Dude, looking back on that, I remember Chase. He was my classmate. I remember him telling this story, and looking back, I can't believe you guys didn't get the cops called on you for that.
So we did get the cops called, actually. Yeah. So what happened was a cop was just down the block while we were running, and so he saw us running, and he went outside and he waved him down. So we're freaking out. We're like, oh, we need to get out here. So we're running ditches, hiding from the cops. We go all the way out to the cemetery, which is a mile out of town.
It's almost 2 or 3, I think.
Yeah. So we're hiding behind tombstones, and hey, cat.
Oh, howdy.
Monty, get down. Sorry about that.
Time in.
So, I don't know. It was a pretty funny time.
Yeah, I didn't do a whole lot of. I did weird things as I didn't do a whole lot of dumb things. I was not a smart child, but I didn't really do dumb things. Okay. But I did weird things. And I slept in a crib till I was 5 years old.
Oh, okay.
Says a lot about me.
Like to roll around in bed.
Yeah, exactly. I fell off the top bunk out at the lake a few times.
Too many times?
After the first time, it's too many times. So, but when I was a child and I lived in Watertown, my parents did anyways, and I obviously child. Yeah. I would sleep with a fucking keyboard as a pillow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was probably 4 or 5 years old, and I shit you not, I used an old keyboard as a pillow.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
From my childhood, I don't know if you had a toy that you slept with or.
Still have it.
Yeah, I still have mine. His name is Cashew. He's just as old as me. Fuck. It's a little toy. I brought him everywhere, and I still have him. He's just chilling with me. It's one of those valuables that you can't get rid of.
I have mine somewhere. It was just the only name I had for it was Puppy.
Puppy? Okay.
Yeah, I think.
That's cute.
I think I gave it to Sierra. Okay. I'm not 100% sure about that statement, but I think I did.
It's a bold move.
Yeah.
Giving it to your
girlfriend.
Yeah,
tell me about it.
Break her heart, she'll break that thing.
Yeah, I don't know, I had that thing. I remember one time, it blew out the window of the car as we were driving home from the lake.
Okay.
Yeah.
How'd you accomplish that?
Holding it out the window. Like I said, okay. Not a smart child.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, holding it out the window. Imagine that. It flew out the fucking window.
I feel that. Just the stupidest shit. Like, I remember one time I was at my uncle's place. He owns a cattle farm. And my aunt was like, okay, don't touch the electric wire. It'll shock you. And I'm like, what's an electric wire? Grabs it, just straight gets bolted. It's like, oh, that's electric wire for you. That's not a good thing.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of getting shocked. So the other day when I was rebuilding my computer.
Oh, you get shocked?
I fucking unplugged. Yet again, this is the third time I've unplugged something from this power strip that my computer is plugged in to. And it has shocked me yet again. For the third fucking time, I have been shocked by the same outlet.
Did your computer get, like...
No, it didn't zap my computer. I made sure to have the power supply turned off.
Okay, that's
But
good.
as I was unplugging it, obviously there's still current flowing through the wire.
Yeah.
I pulled. I saw it arc from the thing about 2 inches. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And you told me, like, you're in robotics. You told me, like, how many volts does it take to kill you?
I think it's like 100 milliamps. This is all it takes to kill you.
And how much is 100 milliamps?
100 milliamps. To put in perspective, an average outlet, let's see, 120 volts AC.
Making you do math over here.
Yeah, no, you're not very nice. There's a reason why I failed my advanced digital class.
Oh, jeez.
Well, the test anyways.
Okay, you still passed, right?
Yeah, I think. We'll find out. The semester's still going.
Okay.
In hindsight, we'll know.
Sure.
No, but it's like, I don't think the average house outlet puts out a whole lot of current.
Mm-hmm.
Can't really measure it without, shoving shit into it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what it is off the top of my head.
That's all good.
I have to know the resistance of your body.
Shit, man. I'm sorry. The ohms.
I know the voltage. Well, that's resistance.
All the vapors out there would be like, shit, ohms and
wattages.
Dude,
okay, speaking of dumb shit we did. Vaping in general.
Bro, we thought we were the coolest fucking people. Vaping.
We thought we were awesome.
Just be like, bro, let's go in my mom's car and hotbox it. Get like 5 people in there.
How many people did we... That was when the water went out.
Oh yeah.
The water went out. It was you, me, Jet, Trevor, and...
It was, someone else.
Joe. It was Joe.
Okay.
We were in the trail. We were in the Blazer, Terry's Blazer.
Uh-huh.
We hotboxed the shit out of that thing.
This is like in the middle of winter.
It wasn't the middle of winter. It was like early March, but we had that early spring.
Yeah.
And then second winter 2 weeks later.
Mm-hmm. And so it was so hot in there. And going back to the water outage, what basically happened there? Pipe blew out or something?
Yeah,
sewer pipe?
One of the water lines cracked and it let out like, I don't know how many fucking gallons of water
a lot. A shit ton.
A fuck ton.
So
anyways, that leaked under a street somewhere.
Yeah, and we had a huge epidemic of water. We asked other schools to give us water because of all this.
You would go to businesses around town and shit in their toilets because you couldn't flush yours at home.
Yeah. It was rough.
Something neat I learned at that time. When you don't have water to flush, what do you do when you have shit in the toilet?
Curb stomping?
No. No. You know what you do? You find your flat pop that you have laying around somewhere in your house.
Your what?
Flat pop.
What's a flat pop?
Your soda.
Oh, okay. Flat
soda.
Okay, continue.
You find your flat pop.
Okay, flat pop.
And you take this shit, you dump it into the toilet tank.
Okay.
And you flush with whatever the fuck you have, whether it's flat Mountain Dew or Sprite.
Okay, does that work?
Yes, it's the same properties as water.
Okay, I mean,
so
fair.
If you're ever in dire need, it does work. But it's really weird watching your shit go down with like a green mist of Mountain Dew.
Holy. No, that's pretty... Oh, okay.
Another thing that happened during that water outage, that same day we hotboxed, we went sledding behind my fucking Nitro.
Oh my god, yeah. That was a fun
we
time.
had that awful football helmet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we had this, like, fucking thrift shop helmet. It was, like, plastic.
I still have it somewhere.
Yeah. And we roped up, like, this shitty-ass sled to the back.
Oh, and a snowboard.
And a snowboard. And we went down this gravel road, which half of it is gravel.
Half of it's gravel. The other half was like hard ice.
Yeah, so it wasn't like snow. It was like, you're gonna fucking hurt yourself if you fall off this board.
Oh, I remember driving. I was so scared when we were doing that. Like,
oh yeah, we were going fast. Like 30, 40 miles an hour.
We got up to 60 one time with Trevor driving.
Oh yeah.
That was awful.
Crazy.
That was fucking scary.
30 miles going around a corner was...
Oh, that corner was awesome though.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun. Because on the bright side, the ditch was packed with snow. So if you fell off around that corner, it was like fucking falling into a blanket.
Okay, yeah. Oh. So, switching, like being a Splatter podcast, I want to switch. So, I always want to know, like, what was your starting game? Like, you're a big gamer. I'm a big gamer. Mm-hmm. What was the game that you remember that's like what brought you in?
For me, it started. It hurts to say. It started with fucking Flash games.
Okay.
Because my mother had this awful fucking CRT TV fucking computer. Okay. It was massive and terrible. But I played fucking so many Flash games out there. I can't even think of some of the ones I played. The immediate one that comes to my mind is Stick Wars.
Oh my god, yeah, Stick Wars?
That's like the immediate one. Mm-hmm. Fucking Fancy Pants.
Fancy? Oh my gosh, Fancy Pants. I remember that.
But the first AAA game that comes to mind, I remember getting I got a Nintendo DSi.
Okay.
And Pokemon Black.
I was about to say, weren't you a big Pokemon person?
Yeah. Massive Pokemon fan. And Pokemon Black was like kind of my first like delve into it. Mm-hmm. And since then, I think I've played just about every Pokemon game. I don't know, maybe I just missed that ride, but I never got into Pokemon. Really?
Yeah, I
don't know.
I never watched the shows.
I watched the shit out of the shows.
Yeah, I just never got into it. I must have just missed that ride or something. I feel like it would be fun. I collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards though. That was my thing, Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay. For me, there's a few starting things. Like I remember early that playing Nintendo 64 with my uncles, Mario Party.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, just that. And I remember watching my dad play on the original Xbox, the black one, watching him play like Halo, like the first Halo, where they didn't have the online like route, like the inside.
Yeah, you had to do LAN parties. You had to do LAN parties,
and so that. But the thing that I feel like really got to me was it was an Xbox game. It was my first Xbox 360, and it was a driving game.
ATV Off-Road Fury 2.
I don't think it was. I was like, what? Do you read my mind? No. It was like a Forza.
It was probably Forza.
Yeah. It was something really cool, but after that, I played the shit out of fucking Black Ops. Halo is my thing.
Dude, Black Ops 2, oh my god.
I feel like Black Ops 1 was more hype.
No, Black Ops 1 was definitely, like, more, like, hype.
Mm-hmm.
But Black Ops 2, I played that game for fucking years.
Oh, yeah.
I think I have more than 100 days on that game now.
I believe it.
In gameplay. I'm pretty sure. The last I checked.
Mm-hmm.
And, God, I love that game.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
My big game growing up was World of Warcraft. Played it from probably when I was 7 years old till I was 15. Just me and my dad would. It was with me and my dad, so it was like our bonding thing, and so we play the shit out of that. And then I got into like League of Legends and like all these big games and whatnot. So, games. I don't know what I would do without them.
Dude, fuck. I'd be so bored.
I would be so bored too.
I'm bored now and I have games to play.
I mean, I've been having a lot of fun playing Rainbow.
Mm-hmm.
So for the people listening, we play games together. We're pretty much the best of bros.
Yeah.
And so we've been playing Minecraft, Rocket League, fucking
just started Rainbow again.
Started Rainbow again. We have nothing else to fucking do because of this coronavirus epidemic.
Yeah, no shit.
It's stupid.
I can't even bring myself to do schoolwork half the time.
Yeah. How, like, I'm not in school right now, but how is it, like, doing online schooling? I feel like I would fail.
You see, you wouldn't have any problems, though, because your shit was already online.
Yeah, but...
But mine, my stuff personally, I can't speak for any other degree. My electronics and robotics stuff has been hell.
Really?
I'm not learning anything.
Do you feel like you're gonna fail?
Or... I'll pass.
Okay.
I should pass. But
it's
gonna be like, did I actually learn anything? Like, this is gonna be something that's going to bite me in my ass 2 years down the line.
Okay.
Where it's like, how does one measure fucking resonance?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, I've been hearing, not trying to go back on to coronavirus again, but I've been hearing so much stuff in the news lately, and like rumors that this the chart of like how many people are gonna die went from 1 to 2 million down to like 60,000 people, and like all these. I don't know if they're true rumors. Yeah. What's going on? But I hope it ends soon. There's a lot of people that are really getting fucked over from it.
Working people are fucked. Mm-hmm. Not working people are even more fucked.
The economy in general, fucked.
The economy's just fucking
down the drain.
For fuck's sake. As much as you and I love that we were able to fill up our fucking big ass vehicles for fucking less than $30.
Oh yeah.
Like
$1.49.
As much as we love that.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's terrible. Because that's never under good circumstances.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my Ford F-150 got $34 for a full tank, like completely empty to full. $34, and it was like $1.49 a gallon. Just
my Trailblazer the same way.
Crazy, bro.
Bone dry when I pulled into Squaw Bay and
Squad Bay. Love when you say it like that.
Bone dry when I pulled into there. A full tank, 19 gallons, was fucking $27.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome, but
there again, it's never under good circumstances that gas is that low.
Exactly. So what other stuff did you do when you were young? Oh, I remember when I went to boot camp. I remember the video of you chugging car cob. Was it car cob?
Oh, no. Phillips.
Tell me about that.
So, I was at my cousin's birthday in light terms. We didn't actually do anything. I was the only one drinking.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fucking...
Yeah,
gay.
It was whatever, but... I guess everybody else kind of had a beer, but...
I
was the only one actually like, let's get fucked up. Let's get fucked up.
Hell yeah.
And, yeah, like, my... Trevor is sitting there. He's the only one. Trevor was the only one that was like, yeah, drink that.
You're like, oh, yes.
That's not true. I think Caden was also cheering me on for that.
Okay.
But I was already sloshed because, I was doing my usual mixies.
Mm-hmm.
Vodka.
Splash.
Gatorade.
But you've gotten... I know more times that you've gotten so fucked up than I have ever. Like, 4th of July... Like, when you get really...
It's not even fair.
I know, it's just how you roll,
bro. It's not even fair.
All I know is when you get super drunk, you're either in a very emotional or you like to exercise. You like to do push-ups.
Yeah,
you
it's
like to
weird.
do sit-ups.
I don't like getting super fucked up anymore because, that's my mood. I'm either like, let's fucking do some shit.
Yeah.
Or...
I want to
cry.
Like, I remember... the 4th of July, I'm chilling there, and you're over, like, in the firewood, just doing push-ups on the sticks, and I'm like, okay, he's doing push-ups over there. I'm tanked, too, so I'm like, okay, pull out my phone. Cool. And then we lost you for 10 minutes, found you.
Oh, I'm a roamer when I'm drunk, too.
Yeah, you were fucking, like, you're a ninja. You're just fucking gone. You're sitting out with your toes in the fucking water, just, oh, this is so fun. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, oh. And then we lost you.
Out.
Then we lost you again. You passed out in the middle of a fucking field.
I don't fucking remember that.
This was the Captain Morgan night.
Yeah, I don't remember this. I don't remember leaving the campfire. Dang. I didn't know I was on the dock until 2 years later when you brought it up.
And then I remember a more recent one where I self-quoted myself the volcano because I make people throw up with my drinks.
You're a fucking asshole.
Yeah, I honestly, I am an asshole. And you've thrown up all over my bathroom and I have to clean it up. Yeah, that's on me. So what happened is I've been drinking, and when I'm drinking and he's like not there, when he comes, I say you have to catch up. But this catch up brings him like 20 levels above me. And so like I make him a stiffy as fuck.
Well, forget you not. We played shot roulette before that. I lost all 3 fucking rounds.
Yeah, we played shot roulette. And then we played this card game where, like...
no, that's what we played. We played blackjack.
Yeah, we played blackjack. And whoever loses has to take a pull of, like, black velvet.
We did best of 3.
Best of 3 of black velvet. And you had to drink every fucking time. And all I remember after that is you, like, slouched in your chair, just... I'm like, please don't throw up. Just, like, fucking pulsing out. I'm sorry people have, like, throw up, like, phobias, but he went straight volcano to projectile that arc all over himself and all over the table. I'm like, oh. So we, like, lifted you up, throwing you in the bathroom, and then you just started, like... spraying those walls.
I didn't see there again. I didn't know that until like a month later.
Yeah, it was. I mean, yeah, I didn't want to make you feel bad, but that was a lot of throw up I had to clean up. It was rough. It was a fun night.
You did it to your damn self.
It was a fun night. But how are you doing?
I'm empty. I've been waiting for you to hurry up so I can make a new one.
I am so sorry, man. All right, our ice is very liquidized.
We'll make do.
I think the simple sugar settled to the bottom.
Yeah, it was very sweet at the bottom.
Might need to stir that around a little more. But damn, this is fucking good.
This is good. Yeah.
I know my dad likes these a lot. He doesn't
I don't need to.
So I've had these before, but I haven't had them with the simple sugar.
Oh, I forgot the fucking lime.
Oh yeah, don't forget the lime. Yeah, just it's a little splurge, you know. This thing's getting me pretty.
I'm not doing bad yet.
I'm just a lightweight as fuck, so. Also, I think
I suppose there's an actual measurement we should be doing. But
probably, but I make mine pretty.
We've always fucking winged our drinks.
Always, and we haven't died yet. Damn, I thought we were gonna like have simple sugar for simple syrup forever. This thing's almost gone. I'm gonna have to lay off the simple
ginger.
Oh, did you open another one before that one's even done?
Yeah. No, this one's done.
Oh, okay. I was supposed to say like. Okay, let's get the ASMR.
Oh, isn't that just nice?
Oh yeah, there you go, boys and girls. Well, to dose. See how this one tastes. Even better.
I put a lot more vodka in this one.
I put the same amount, maybe even less, and
it's still not bad.
So what I
can tell I put more vodka in this time.
What I realized is I feel like the lime settles to the top because at the bottom of my last drink it was a lot more simple syrupy,
sugary.
Yeah, so we kind of have to like mix it around a lot more.
I suppose you're actually supposed to take a mixer to these.
Probably, honestly, but you know.
Yeah, we have access to one, but
literally over there. But we don't want to.
That requires effort and making more noise,
and I don't want to get up right now.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right. So what's on your mind? How things been rolling with you?
Other than school, I've actually had a really awesome week. Although I got my hours cut at work.
Yeah, I heard about that. Went from like 20.
I went from 20 hours a week till next week I have 8.
Yeah, that's fucked, bro.
But
you think it's from the coronavirus?
It's part of it, but I don't think it's the whole thing.
Okay.
From what I was told, my boss just had to cut hours.
Okay.
He went from 270 hours in a week he could give out to 200 and
something.
I want to say 240.
Okay.
230-ish. So he had to cut 50 to 60 hours.
Damn.
From one week to the next. And he said even by dropping me from 20 to 8, he only ended up, and he cut everybody else's hours too. Mm-hmm. Somehow he only ended up cutting a total of 30 hours that he was supposed to.
Wow.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess whatever. I'll live.
Yeah, you'll live.
I'm a fucking college student.
So you're coming back?
I am moving back to the area soon.
Okay. That's gonna be nice for me. I'm gonna finally have my friend.
That'll make this easier too.
Oh yeah, definitely. By the way, how do you think of this table? You know,
it's a nice table.
You like my table?
It's a nice table.
How many hours do you think I put in this table?
I have no fucking clue. Because I didn't know when you worked on it and when you didn't.
I probably me and my dad. My dad, he's fucking. He's the best. He did all the work. I did the staining pretty much. We probably put a solid between both of us 30, 40 hours. This is $1,000 table right here, and I wanted to get felt on the bottom, but we just got this cloth. But
you can always do that later.
Yeah, exactly. We just put Velcro on the inside. I'll post pictures on Twitter.
Yeah, it'll be on the Twitter page, I'm sure.
So yeah, I fucking it's so nice. So
I love it.
I'm very proud of myself. This is the first thing I've taken pride of, which
taking hands-on initiative to do something with.
Yeah, I really appreciate woodworking now because of it.
It's awful.
It's awful, but I like it. Maybe it's just that creative design in me. I like being able to, put stuff together and vision how it's gonna look. It's a very.
So instead of being a graphic design major, you should have been a sculpting major.
Fuck sculpting. I feel like I'd be a shit sculptor. How those parodies of the baby's tattoos. And it's supposed to be this, and it's a deformed
it's
creature.
This fucking
Kill
golem looking motherfucker.
Kill me. Yeah, I would. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna do more shit like this. We're thinking about doing an acrylic pour, like for like a coffee table.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! My dad did one of those. They're fucking awesome.
Oh, like I see them all on fucking Instagram, YouTube. They look so fun to make.
Yeah,
you know?
They're the epoxy that you use for them is fucking painful to mix though.
I bet.
It's the same epoxy we use to fix circuit boards in my class. It is not like if you don't mix it right, it don't turn out.
Fair enough.
And maybe it's not the same, but I'm pretty sure the stuff that my dad used was the same, and I know the first batch just fucked up. But yeah, my dad actually, I think it's out at the lake still. He put one of those. He found an old log, kind of sanded it down, shaved it, and put a stain not a stain. Starts with a V, varnish. Just so it holds its stuff. Yep. Holds its character. And it's this really nice like cottonwood. And he down the center it was cracked because it was obviously just rotting out and whatnot. But he did an epoxy resin in there and he put a bunch of like fucking shell casings and stuff. So there's shotgun shells and 50 BMGs and just some fucking cool shells that he has lying around. Yeah. And he put all that in there, and it looks fucking awesome.
Nice. So, switching up a bit, what is like your most memorable moment, like from when you're a child? Like it could be like traumatic, like you're fucking gonna die.
For some reason, as soon as you said this, the first thing that came into my mom.
Is that how it works?
Yep. The first thing that came into my mind was my mother yelling, just fucking screaming at this fucking dog we had named fucking Piddles. Its name was Piddles because it pissed and shit on the floor all the time. And sure enough, it shit on the fucking floor. My mom was ferocious. She fucking... I don't know why I remember this so much. She was fucking bitching this dog out. I couldn't have been more than like 3 or 4.
Really?
And I remember this plain as day. Me in the bathroom. I was taking a shit. I'm pretty sure I was taking a shit. Yeah. It's like a 3 or 4 year old.
Hell yeah.
And I can hear my mother just berating this dog because it shit on the carpet on this fucking rug that my mom just bought. Oh, man. I don't know why. This is the first thing that came into my mind, but when you said that is the first thing that jumped into my head.
No, I can't get over the fact you just kidding. That was so fucking funny. How's your drink?
It's stiff.
You're a stiffy boy?
Yeah, it's probably about that much vodka.
Oh, that's the same for me.
And a lot of ginger.
Yeah, I'm liking the ginger.
Oh yeah, actually.
How are you liking the ginger?
I've never actually had ginger beer before.
Is it? I haven't either. I mean, I have, but I don't think it has alcohol in it.
No?
I don't think so. There's a fuck ton of carbs, 48 carbs.
Oh, it's ginger.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
I don't know. Is there alcohol in that? There must not be.
I don't think so.
Did you get it at the liquor store?
Non-alcoholic soda.
It's good.
Yeah.
I can drink that.
Yeah, we got it at the liquor store.
Weird.
Yeah,
it must just be something that people generally just mix with.
Yeah, like tonic water and whatnot.
Fucking gross.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times dude, in this house that we live in now, we had tonic water in the fucking fridge for what felt like years. And one day, me and my brother were like, what does this shit taste like? It's fucking disgusting without anything in it, dude.
It tastes like static
It's
TV.
literally TV static, dude. It's so gross.
Yeah, I feel that too. My dad would have vodka tonics where... And I'm like, why do you put that? He's like, oh, it's for the carbonation. I'm like, so it's just water that's carbonated? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. I try and I'm like, the fuck? It's not the vodka that tasted bad. It was the tonic. Maybe I just haven't grown up to taste it yet.
I know what you mean. It's an acquired taste, I think.
Fucking static TV. Yeah. That's what it tastes like.
I don't know. I've slowly acquired a taste for beer.
Really?
I'm starting to. Yep.
What's your drink of choice?
The tried and true, dude. The fucking Bush Latte.
Bush Latte, bro?
It's been the only one that I'm like, it ain't that bad. It ain't good, but it ain't that bad.
I've never been a beer drinker.
Neither have I. Beer has always been disgusting.
It's always been what's in my parents' fucking cabinet.
Oh, yeah.
And what's been in my parents' cabinet is vodka, tequila, whatever I can get my hands on, and be very sly with it. But for you, it was just like, give me.
Well, my fucking parents didn't drink it, and they didn't notice it was gone.
Yeah, so it was just
my dad probably would have noticed if his fucking BV would have gone missing, but that's all my dad drinks, by the way, is Black Velvet and Corona.
My fucking grandpa, Black Velvet Coke. That's all. Ugh.
Black Velvet and Coke and Corona.
Black Velvet is not bad, but it's the fucking bottom of the barrel.
Oh, it's not good.
Yeah.
Like, I can't believe I'm saying this. Jack is better.
Jack?
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of Jack, and I think Jack is better than BV.
I believe it, yeah.
We should do that one of these days on the podcast.
Taste test?
Well, not just taste test, but I think we should have like one of those S to F tier things. I feel like that'd be fun to do.
That would be fun.
Have to fucking keep that.
Get like little like shooters and whatnot, and like line them up and see how they pan out.
See if we can guess which alcohol it is.
Oh shit,
dude,
that would be rough.
Yeah,
I mean,
it doesn't have to be a massive. It doesn't have to be a shot, but.
Oh, I feel like it would have to be.
You'd have to like, you'd be like dipping your finger in and taste testing it. Like,
see how much you gag. Gag on it.
Well, I know which one would choke me up the most.
What is your what you cannot drink anymore?
Okay, so it's not what I cannot drink, but it's what chokes me up the most still. Captain Morgan.
Really?
Yep. I can't have Dr. Pepper anymore.
Really?
If I have Dr. Pepper, I cringe. Because it fucking tastes like Captain Morgan.
I've acquired a taste for Captain Morgan.
I love Captain Morgan.
Me and you were talking about what would be if no one suggested anything for the next video. What would be the next one? We said Long Island iced tea.
Oh yeah.
I saw Captain Morgan Long Island iced tea, and it sounded so good. Like it sounded.
Yeah, I don't even know what I'm going into this with the whole time, even I've heard of a Moscow Mule before. I've heard of a White Russian. Actually, I've had a White Russian, but I've never made one. I don't know what goes into most of these.
Yeah, these are fucking intricate fucking things.
Yeah, these things, and like we talked about earlier, they should be measured.
Oh yeah, I mean mine tastes real good.
It tastes good, but I'm sure it's not
to the
perfect
to the tea like a bartender type thing.
Go to a bar and pay $5 for a beer type shit.
Yeah, fucking bars are expensive.
Yeah.
Bro. $4 for a beer. God, why not just take your parents' booze instead?
Yeah,
God, back in the old days.
44 Creek and fucking vodka.
Yeah, the one alcohol that I cannot to this day stand is peppermint schnapps.
I got some in the car if you want.
I fucking no. I literally. So I was. It's my 15th birthday.
Looking back, that was a long time ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, I feel old, but I'm not old. It's fucking a while back. So I was just, my 15th birthday to turn 12. My uncle's like, "You want to drink?" And I'm like, "Fuck yeah, fuck yeah." It's fine. I'm old enough, being 15 years old. Fucking, he goes downstairs, takes peppermint schnapps, and I'm like, "Ooh, this is good. It's menthol-y," and I'm a real big menthol person. Well, ever since when I used to vape and whatnot.
Oh, same.
And
it was the only way I could vape for the longest time. Yeah,
and so I would just downing it, and my parents came back from the bar, and they're fucking, they were tanked. So they're like, "What's up?" I'm like, "What's up?" And then it settled. It all settled down in my stomach, and I didn't feel good, so I took some Tums. No, my grandpa, he grabbed me some Tums, and I was chewing them, and then I was spitting them on the carpet because it didn't taste good. And he's like, hey, knock that shit off. I know you're drunk. I'm like, you don't tell me what to do.
The good way to get beat by your grandfather.
Yeah. Back in the fucking day. And he's like, whatever, and just fucking walks off. And I go downstairs, and I'm trying to hold it in because I know if I throw up, I'm going to fucking get caught. I'm like, whatever. I have the best idea ever. I'm sick. I have the biggest flu ever. No one's going to suspect having flu at 3 o'clock in the morning smelling like fucking vodka.
No. Whiskey.
Whiskey?
Schnapps is whiskey.
Oh, okay. Peppermint, yeah. That's whiskey? Well, no, I haven't had it in forever, so... Yeah, I started throwing up in the fucking toilet, and my mom comes in because my sister snitched on me. She came in the bathroom looking us up, and I'm like I'm standing up over the toilet, like aiming. It's like perfect spiral into the fucking toilet, and she fucking goes against my parents or our parents, whatever. Fuck her. And so my parents come in, they're like, you're fucking drunk. And I'm like, no, I'm sick. They're like, no, you're fucking drunk. You're grounded forever. And I'm like, no, I'm sick.
Just that fucking childish, stubbornness.
Mm-hmm. And the first time I ever gotten drunk was the worst hangover I've ever had. I was honestly probably close to alcohol poisoning because of how much I drank. Because the first time you
you don't know your limit, you don't know anything.
It's a new experience, so everything's like, whoa, I'm gonna amp this up all the way, and you just don't know
more.
Yeah, now I could be like, okay, the spinny hurts me, I'm gonna stop. But back then it's like, whoa, that's cool, more.
My head's starting to spin. Maybe I should continue drinking.
Yes, this sounds like
this takes me.
Sounds like a very good outcome to the situation at hand.
Yep. So when you were at AIT, I can think of time. We were out at the usual spot. We were out at Dolney's.
Okay.
And we were fucking, doing the usual. And Trevor was like, dude, you look like you need to go take a piss break. I'm like, you're fucking right, I do. So I went outside. Of course, Trevor. He wasn't going to accompany. He was just telling me what I needed to do. They lost me for an hour and a half.
Oh, yeah. Didn't you, walk off? You just walked away? Middle of bumfuck nowhere?
For a while, I do remember being out on the dock for a while.
Okay.
Playing with the fish and whatnot.
Yeah, with your toes
and then, no, toes weren't in the water.
Oh, okay.
And then I remember hearing them call for me. I'm like, fuck, they're gonna yell at me.
They're gonna yell at you?
Yeah, they're gonna yell at me. I gotta hide. I gotta hide.
So you hid?
I hid.
What the fuck? Holy shit!
I didn't. They must not have been trying very hard to find me.
Yeah.
It was like the bear, Ethan, he's gone. Let's fucking go back
inside. He's dead. Who cares?
He'll turn up.
Dead or alive, who cares?
But so we're out at the lake.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how Logan's got that big fire ring?
Oh yeah.
Down on the beach.
Just describe that for the people that don't know.
At this cabin, we have this staircase that leads down into a kind of almost like a beach cove. It's got some sand down there and whatnot.
Right next to the lake.
Right next to the lake. You got a dock out there on the left side. And got a bunch of, a rock wall almost, and it kind of builds up on big rocks, so you can kind of sit on the rocks and whatnot around the fire. And right on the edge of the water is this little, almost like this tree grove.
Okay.
On both sides.
Yeah.
I hid in that tree grove.
Right next to the ditchweed?
Yep.
Yeah. So in South Dakota, we have this, I don't know if it's just in South Dakota, it's called ditchweed. It's weed that doesn't
literally pot.
It's
grows
pot.
In the fucking ditch.
But it doesn't sprout buds. It just smells like fucking pot.
And it's fucking gross.
Yeah.
You do get people that try to smoke it.
And
you can tell where they got it because it smells fucking terrible.
And Yeah, it's just they lose brain cells, and it's just bad.
Yeah, that is. But yeah, I just hid in that fucking little tree grove. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made friends with a frog.
Yeah.
I do remember that vaguely.
Oh my god, I have a story to tell you then. So, I was with Chase. We were
how great stories start.
I have 2 stories with Chase. Shout out to Chase. So, the first one with the frog. So, it was my first time doing it's the first time doing everything. Like the alcohol, nicotine, and the green thing. And so we were, just chilling, and I was drinking, like that was what I was doing. And he's like, "Bro, I have this can of dip." And I'm like, "Bro, you have
I can
dip?"
do that.
I'm like, I don't remember it. He was like, "Bro, you want some?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." He's like, "How much do you put in it? Like, how much do you grab?" He's like, "Oh, you grab a lot." He's like, it has to cover the whole bottom of your lip. He's a fucking asshole. Like,
especially if you're drunk and he's not.
Yeah.
He can lure you into anything.
Yeah. He's like, it's like a horseshoe. You just fill it up. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I believe you. This Copenhagen, just straight.
Fucking wintergreen, just like.
Yeah, it was straight long cut. And so I put it all in. And I'm like, it just stings the fuck out of my lip. It's not doing anything. Then I stand up and start walking, trying to spit out, and it's like, oh, okay, I like this. I like it.
A nicotine buzz when you're drunk is so different.
Yeah, oh my god, I feel that. And so I had it in, and then I took it out. And at this point, when I'm really, really drunk, I'm super gullible.
Oh yeah, I'm aware.
You could be like, try this, and I'll be like, I like that idea. So he's like, here, let's do this. And I'm like, okay. So we partake in something, and I got really happy.
Until you got paranoid.
Oh no, I didn't get paranoid. I didn't.
Oh really?
Yeah, I didn't get paranoid at all. But we went inside because we were really hungry, and we wanted cheese pizza. So we took the cheese pizza out, but he said there wasn't enough cheese. So we took sliced American cheese, started throwing sliced American cheese with the plastic on it. And I'm like, "Bro, why are you throwing cheese on the cheese pizza?" And we're just dying laughing. This is the stupidest fucking thing.
Just giggly schoolgirls.
Yeah, literally. And then we put it in the oven somehow. And we go outside, totally forget about the pizza, by the way. This pizza is out of the question.
2 hours later, we came back and that pizza...
Yeah, as soon as we went outside, this pizza was out of our brain. So we go outside and we see this frog. We're like, "Oh, Albert!" He's like, "Oh, I love you, Albert." And then Albert tried running away, so we grabbed him by the leg. And then the frog tried to bite him, so he threw him at the fucking wall.
Frogs don't bite.
I don't know what the fuck.
Frogs don't bite, man.
I don't know. He said it bit him. And so he fucking... He honestly, now thinking about it now, he was probably just an asshole and threw it at the fucking wall. This asshole probably chucked... He's like, "Oh, frog, just chucked it at the wall." Frog fucking dies immediately. This
broke its back.
This instant kill. And I'm like, "Oh my god, it bit you." He's like, "Yeah, we gotta give it a burial." So we fucking it rained an hour before, so we're just digging up mud, put it over, put his stick in it, give it a couple of words. "It was a great fun before it bit his finger." The end. Went back inside. It smells like fucking burnt charcoal and plastic. We're like, what's going on? Oh, the fucking pizza! Fucking just spark everywhere. It was
just the darkest pizza you ever seen.
Yeah, it was a fun night, but interesting experience the next morning cleaning out that oven.
They don't make enough fucking They don't make enough oven cleaner when you have an oven that charred.
Oh, yeah. So what's your, I don't know if I ever heard your first drunk story. Was it with me?
My first, truly, fucked up story, yeah.
Well, like the Lord Calvert.
Yeah, the Lord Calvert night. We talked about that on the last podcast, by the way.
If you want to look at that.
Yeah, go ahead and give that one a search.
Oh, yeah. How you doing about
self-ed? Almost empty.
Fuck, you're do you like these or what?
They're good. But
they are good.
I'm also trying to get rid of it because it's fucking burnt. I didn't think it was possible to burn this. Burn this, not burnt. God.
Okay. We don't have... Do we want to get ice cubes or we just gonna... I don't
want just deal with people yelling at us.
Okay. I'm sorry. If you make it this, if you're still listening right now, congratulations. Cause
we've been drunk for about 30 minutes of this. The last... I can't see the time. 54?
Yeah. So, I would like to, listen to the podcast and see
the progression
of how fucked up we get and whatnot. I'm gonna drink this quick. Did you do a splash of lime?
No, I haven't yet. I keep forgetting to do that.
Yeah.
No. So what's the drunkest you've ever been? Without that you can remember and
21st birthday.
Oh, I suppose.
Yeah. Hands down, not gonna fucking beat around the bush. My 21st fucking birthday was one of the best. I'm not gonna say best nights of my life. Best party nights of my life. Let me make this drink quick, and then I will tell you
get into it
all about that shit.
See, you called me at one point that night.
I did?
Yeah.
Okay, I do not remember doing that. So that's new to me, so we'll have to talk about that when we get to that part of the story. I remember calling my girlfriend. She was not happy when I called her
at 3 a.m.
Whenever, I don't remember what time it was. It was.
You called me just before 11 o'clock.
Did you put the...
Yeah, I cracked another one because I figured that one would be gone pretty quick.
Yeah. Did you put simple?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, that one's a lot better.
Yeah.
Oh, I lied.
I feel like I put a lot of simple.
I either fuck this one up or I'm being a bitch.
Let me taste mine and then...
You need more?
Yeah, I need more. So, there we go. I'll put it over here. Put that right there. Alright, let's taste mine. Let's taste your burnt one, I guess.
Oh, yeah. You can just smell that one.
Oh my god!
What did I do? What did I do to it?
Let me taste it.
Let me taste it.
No, mine smells fucking good. Yours is straight vodka. How are you straight vodka?
Dude, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna have to roll back the tape.
Oh.
Am I on my own with this one?
Yeah, you're good, bro. You're good. Oh. That's what I would make for you.
Yeah, I thought. The amount of vodka I put in this, I was looking at it oh yeah, this one's gonna be good.
We've went through quite a bit of vodka, by the way.
Uh-huh.
Almost
compared to last week.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Compared to last week, fuck, we fucking damn near finished that Tito's.
So, going back on my drunkest I've ever been, one of the best fucking party experiences of my life. I would, if I could do it again, I would. So, my 21st, it was November 30th, and we went out to, it's called, I'm going to take you there. It's called the Icon in Sioux Falls.
I've heard of it.
And it's basically, you can be 18 to go in, but you have to be 21 to drink. And
well, I know in South Dakota, if you go in with your parents, they can actually buy you drinks. I don't know if it flies there because some bars don't actually allow that stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if that's just one of those rules.
Maybe it's just kind of a local bar thing.
Yeah, probably. So we went there, and I was partying it up. my fucking mom, she's like, what do you want to drink? I'm like, give me a vodka Red Bull. That's like my thing, vodka Red Bull. And she's like, okay. Comes back with a fucking, it was a gin and tonic. And I almost, I took a sip like, ugh. Reminds me of the Brown County Fair. Okay, I don't know if I should, I'll stick to this story. So, gin and tonics, I am not a fan of at the moment because of that.
Thanks to that night.
Thanks to that night. That fateful night. So, we went to, I have this and I'm drinking it because, you know, I didn't have to buy it. And then 12 o'clock, my actual 21st, they gave me a wristband because I'm turning 21.
Yeah.
And so, what started to slip, like, when I get really drunk, I start teleporting.
Oh, yeah.
So, I'm still, like, somewhat sober, and all I remember is my uncle, Dominic, being like, happy birthday, Tristan, and then gives me a shot of tequila. I get another... Yeah,
to kill ya.
I get another one from him. I get another one from my uncle. I get another one from my aunt. I'm like 4 or 5 shots in. I don't know.
In the last like 10 minutes.
Yeah. So right now I'm like, oh, I took 4 or 5 shots. Fuck yeah. I'm 21. I can drink.
I can do this.
Drink. And my uncle, Jared, fucking props to him dealing with me that night. We started bar hopping, and it was awesome. Like I remember most of it. It was more of like teleporting to the bars,
bar to bar.
Yeah, like I don't know if
specific events at each bar.
Yeah, I don't know if like most people like teleport when they get really drunk.
Oh, I understand that. You'll go like, from like, oh yeah, we're partying and having a good time, and then all of a sudden you're back home.
Yeah. So I'm at the Icon. We just started leaving. We get to this next bar, and I go in. And I show him. So my uncle said to not show my actual driver's license because they want a horizontal license.
Oh yeah.
So I show my
your military ID.
So I show my military, and they're like, "Oh, you're military." They just look at military, and then
you're good.
Yeah, I could have been 17 years old, and they'd been like, "You're good." They give me and I said this is my birthday, so they give me a free drink token.
Oh, fuck.
First bar I went to, I want a fucking Patron. Got it. Down. He's like, ready for the next bar? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, we're bar hopping. I'm like, oh. And in Sioux Falls, there's like, it's downtown.
Strip.
Downtown, the strip, it's just fucking bars. So we go to the next one, get a vodka Red Bull, down half of it, go up to someone and say, hey, it's my birthday, have half my drink. Go to the next one, have a fucking Coors, chug the Coors.
You were really into Coors at that point in time, too. Yeah. Which is fucking weird because Coors is gross.
I still like Coors, but it's just...
The first time I ever had one, I didn't think it was bad, but after that, I was kind of like, ugh.
So I downed that Coors, and then I went to go, from what I remember, then I teleported to this another bar, which was like a fancy bar. Where it's like a wine and dine, where you would sit down and like
have a meal with your.
No, it wasn't like a meal. It was like sample wine and sample stuff. Yep. So I sit down there, and all I remember is teleporting, and I see my 2 aunts, Lacey and Kara, my uncle, and they're talking to me like, "Are you okay?" And I'm just like nodding, like, "Yeah, I'm fucking awesome right now."
Next bar, please.
And they're like, "We have to go find Josh," which is Kara's fucking husband at that time. Yes, husband. And so I then teleported to the catering business that is owned by Jess and Dom.
Yup.
I'm in the basement. All I remember is me like head on fucking leg, just trying to breathe, trying not to throw up. At this, like when I get really drunk, my body is usually like, okay, you're really drunk, I want you to throw up because...
Oh, well, yeah, it's how everybody's body should work, but mine doesn't.
Yeah. Like, tonight, it didn't... Like, it skipped that. It's just like, you need to drink as much as you can. And so, I just held it all down. And all I remember is teleporting into a lift. And I was shotgun. And this lift driver... I feel bad for him, but it was the most ghettoest... fucking black dude, and he was like, "You better not fucking throw up in my seat. I'll beat your ass, dude." And I'm like, "Trust me,
I'm fine.
I'm fine." I almost threw up 4 times in this guy's fucking vehicle. I'm fucking drunk right now. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude, my arms are starting to get floaty.
And so, we made it back. I did not throw up. The next day was technically my birthday. Didn't have a fucking drink. I was so hungover. It was the second most hungover I've been in my life. Oh, so I called Cheyenne that night, which made her worry. I remember dialing it and then hanging up. I don't remember what I said. And then you said I called you?
You called me about 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock?
11 o'clock.
Really? Okay.
Yep.
So this was early on.
Yeah, this was early. And you just told me about how you were at this bar. And it was basically a club.
Yep.
And you were very incoherent. Like you knew what you were talking about, you knew where you were, but you didn't really know what was going on.
Yeah. So I made 200 Jello shots the day before.
Yep.
And I probably had like 20 of those. So I was toasty beforehand, but when I got to that bar, I stepped it up a lot. It was a great time.
Drunkest I've ever been. Fuck. I've been, there's so many times where I've just been, really drunk. But, see, you know me, I don't fucking get hungover.
Yeah, which the worst fuck you, by the way. Fuck
the
you.
worst it gets for me is, my stomach's kind of,
yeah.
So I need to watch what I eat, and I really gotta poop.
For me, it's like death. Do not touch me. Life is just suffering.
Yeah. Yeah, see, that's my problem is, I can't, pick out when I've been drunkest or most hungover because I don't fucking get, I don't really get either.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately, one of the nights that stands out was fairly recently. I don't know why. Well, so, nice.
For the people that are listening, I just almost spilled
your drink everywhere.
I mean, I spilled it, but I didn't spill it.
Most of it was caught by the koozie.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to stir. I don't want to fuck this new table I got.
I know, that's why I've been wiping away my little spills too.
Fuck, this thing is Moscow Mules will fuck
you up. We're what?
3 drinks.
Three drinks in.
Yeah, we had.
This is our third. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember in the White Russians we had 3. We were on 4.
We were on 4 by the end.
Yeah, we were on 4, and I felt fine.
I was drunk.
I was,
but
drunk.
I wasn't
now
stupid. I'm stupid now.
Yeah, I'm stupid. I can't drive. I can't. I'm gonna need a pee break type shit.
Well, you took one of those last time. Too,
yeah,
so.
we might need another one in a little bit, but we'll keep bogging.
Yeah, the drunkest I've been. God, there's so many stories that come to mind.
By the way, I like how we went from whatever the fuck we say to go back to last episode, just how fucking drunk we were.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's always the funnest.
You know what would be fun to see throughout these?
What?
See our tolerance slowly build, but our drinks get stronger.
Oh, yeah. But if we keep doing this, which I feel like we will.
We're both enjoying this a lot,
yeah.
So.
What I feel like is we're going to run out of stuff to talk about in the beginning of the episodes. Because in the beginning, it's the hardest.
It's the hardest because you're not drinking.
Yeah, because I haven't had, I've had a drink, but I haven't had, I'm not drunk.
You don't have enough to get your courage up there.
Yeah, my liquid courage.
Liquid courage, yep.
And so, I feel like the hardest part is to be, getting the ball rolling.
Yep. But, yeah. I mean...
I feel like we have a lot of stories, but I feel like we...
A lot of them are repressed.
Yeah.
Probably.
Repressed. Yeah.
Oh my god, my hip just popped.
Nice.
Yeah, I felt awful.
oh, that's bad. Oh, not good. Yeah.
But God, there's so many times where I'm just like, so I did I finish the story? I don't think I finished it. So the night that I did all that car call, this goes back to like earlier in the episode, if you've made it this far.
So the Kharkov night?
The Kharkov night.
Okay, yep.
Or Phillips, my bad, not Kharkov.
Yeah.
That night, Trevor told me to go on a walk after I chugged this half bottle of Phillips. Mm-hmm. It was like a 30-second pull. I shit you not. I still have the video on my.
Yeah, I fucking watched it.
Dude,
it was bad.
It was fucking awful.
It looked like you were in pain. You were like holding your throat.
Did you see me? You saw me at the end of that video, right? Where I'm like
gagging,
damn near fell over.
Yeah, like all I remember from like what I saw, you were chugging and you like held your throat, trying to hold yourself down to do it, and then by the end you're like almost like passing out, so you're like stumbling forward, like whoa, I'm drunk.
For some reason, what I really pick out about that was Tyann, Zach's grade.
Okay.
Tyann yelling at me, saying, like, no, why did you do that? For some reason, I can just hear her voice in my head saying that. And so, anyways, Trevor told me to go on a walk after this. And you know me when I get drunk.
Oh, yeah.
I wander. I was 2 miles down the road.
I
went for a run. Zach tried to pick me up. Zach and Riley tried to pick me up and drive me back. I insisted that I ran back.
I can envision you like just jogging, like not a good jog, just
it's a limp jog.
Yeah, like a zombie. Bro.
I was so fucking convinced I was gonna run home.
Really?
Yeah. That drunk courage you got, I was so convinced I was gonna run home, dude.
I'm not gonna out this person, but we were at what's it called? Coronation night. So for people that don't know, Coronation night. I
know where this is going.
I
don't think I was. I wasn't there. Coronation.
No. So Coronation night is when they select the king and queen.
Yep.
Of
homecoming.
Yeah, homecoming king and queen. And so we had just a little campfire out at a person's place, and this female she really wanted to party, but no one was feeling it because it was a Monday night. So she had a bottle of vodka and those crystal packets. Like, you know those crystal lemonade packets that you get from like Casey's?
Yep.
So she had like...
So it was like a vodka water with like...
Flavoring. But I tasted it and it tasted nothing like vodka. It was just burnt? No, it tasted good. It did not taste anything like vodka.
Okay.
So it was a water bottle filled with this. Did not taste like vodka. She downed it in like 30 minutes. And so when it was like 12 o'clock. And so we tried going home. She's like, no one can leave. Starts running down this gravel fucking place. She's like, while she was running, she's like, no one can leave if I stop you. She like runs like fucking 200 feet and then just spreads her arms out. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
I think I have a feeling I can guess who this was.
Yeah. And so we called the person, was like, hey, she's really drunk. You need to pick her up. They're like, yeah, we know. We're going.
We're on our way already.
So, yeah, she didn't get run over. Sadly. Just kidding.
Was this... Last name starts with a B.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
So, yeah.
That doesn't surprise me at all,
mm-hmm.
but it does surprise me.
Yeah.
Dude, I was so proud of Logan when he have you been to Logan since he installed his gate?
Mm-mm.
So he installed a gate out at his place. So the cops can't just walk onto his property, obviously. But the problem being is there's no fence around the gate. Oh, yeah. So it's just a gate in the middle of the road. Like, it's really nice because technically they still can't trespass.
Yeah, because for us you have to go on property.
Yep. Yeah. Because you have to go through a lock.
But being in Webster and on... He's on... Okay, what I don't understand... So, I've heard a lot of this. So, Enemy Swim is owned by native territory. Native land.
It's all native land. Most
so,
of it anyways.
I've heard a lot of things like, are like county sheriffs and policemen able to go on that land and
like, tough call. I think yes, they're supposed to call tribal police.
Yeah, supposed to.
But they, as much as us, know as how useless the tribal police are.
Yeah. As
awful as that is to say, they, as much as us, know that.
I've never seen a tribal police in my life.
I have.
I have not.
In my 5 years of working at Dave's.
My parents live at Enemy Swim, which is on tribal land. I have not once seen a tribal police officer.
You'll see them a lot of time over on Pickerel. Because Minnehaha.
Minnehaha, yep.
Which, for those of you who don't know, is county north of us. It's you could probably say the entire county is basically natives and jet prints.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Right. Well, I need to take a piss.
Okay.
So we're gonna take a piss break.
Piss break it is.
All right, we'll be right back. Welcome back.
Yet another piss break taken by dipshit over here.
Yeah, I tried so hard to hold this piss break in. Like, it's probably the Moscow Mules.
Oh. So for a while you believed that the seal didn't exist. Do you still believe it, or do you recant that statement?
So I looked it up scientifically. There's no such thing. Your bladder can only hold so much. But people say the seal exists because the more you drink, the more your kidneys have to pee because of the alcohol to get rid of it, because it's a poison in your body.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, it's a toxin. So
as soon as you start peeing, you are going to start peeing a lot more because of it.
Mental thing, maybe?
It's probably kind of mental.
A placebo?
A placebo effect?
Did you say effect or effect?
I don't know, you tell me. So, yeah. I tried, you know.
Oh, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Exactly.
Oh, dude, this thing is fucking, like, so.
Do I need some more lime in mine? I want a little kick to mine. I think you need it. I think you need it.
No.
Oh, I just
it.
I just spilled my lime juice.
It's all right. You caught most of it on the.
What are you at right now for your drink?
About the same as you. I checked.
About half. Oh, you're a little more or a little less.
This.
You fucking spiked.
The
yours.
Deeper I get into this,
the more
the more it doesn't taste like vodka.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's definitely not the case. If you take a sip of that, you're only going to taste vodka. But for me right now, the deeper I get, the better it tastes.
Or are you just getting that more drunk?
Yeah.
I mean, yes, I can taste it, but...
I can't believe I just fucking giggled like that. I kind of hate myself. I kind of hate myself that I just did that.
I heard you, bro.
Dude, that was literally a schoolgirl fucking giggle right there. Oh my god.
Damn. I don't know how my parents can do this. Honestly,
they know how to mix them.
They know how to mix them, bro. We're over here to like 2 shots of vodka. Shit.
Oh shit, it's only vodka.
Wait, we're supposed to add more than vodka? Also,
you thought that was gonna last.
Yeah, I thought we were like gonna use half of this shit. And this is 2 cups of water, 2 cups of sugar.
I think this is what we've learned. Because this happened last episode with the fucking half and half.
Yep.
When it calls for shit like that, you always make more than you think you need.
Yep, make more than you think.
Because, yeah, that was the case last episode, too.
Like, I make sure to buy, like...
we buy 175s of liquor, knowing that's like a third of the drink.
Yeah, because our dumbasses, like, we're so good on ginger, we're only halfway. Yeah. And we still have, like,
that much. And if we wanted, we could save it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
We're about to find out, bro, but... But how are you feeling right now? 1 out of 10.
1 out of 10.
10? Okay, 10 being like... blackout drunk. That's all how I think of it.
So 9 is my throwing up stage. I'm probably a 7.
Okay. Yeah, I'm probably 6 or 7. I feel like the 1 to 10 always changes because like
it always depends on the stage you're at.
Yeah, because you could be like you could be on a 5 for me right now, and I would feel like a 6 or a 7. But if you get up to like an 8 or a 9, you feel like a 7 or a 6.
Yeah.
Because, this is... Because by the time you get to that throw-up limit, you know how high you are. Mm-hmm. And when you get to the throw-up limit, you're a 9. When you stop throwing up and you start drinking more, you're a 10.
When you've recouped, there's no such thing as a fucking regroup.
Puking rally?
Puke and rallies don't exist, dude.
I've puked and rallied before. I puked and rallied.
But, okay, a natural puke and rally. There's no such thing as a where you don't force yourself to throw up, where the throw up happens and then you keep drinking. I don't think those exist. No, I think a puke and rally is more or less you making yourself throw up so you can keep going.
Yeah, probably. Honestly.
I don't think a natural puke and rally exists.
For me, I fucking literally finger fuck myself. I throw up.
That's... Dude.
Yeah, it's...
I'm jealous that you're able to do that. Because there's been a lot of moments where I have my fucking entire meaty ass fucking sausage finger hand in my throat. And I can't throw up.
Yeah.
My gag reflex doesn't exist with my own hand.
Hey, you'd be a great gay dude.
No, so that's the thing though. I have fucking accidentally choked myself on fucking spoons.
What do you mean by that?
Like you're eating a bowl of cereal or something.
How far do you put the spoon?
You get a little aggressive with it, right?
Okay.
You're eating a bowl of cereal or a bowl of
oatmeal,
ice soup.
Ice soup. Okay. Perfect.
And the usual college soup of choice.
Yep.
You're eating your ice soup,
Yep.
You accidentally get a little aggressive because it tastes a little too good,
Yeah.
You accidentally fuck your throat.
Yep.
I'd say we're at an 8.
Yeah. So, continue, please.
No, that's the whole thing.
Oh,
okay. That's the whole thing.
Oh, God, that's so funny. God damn. Honestly, I don't know. So, going back to, the copper cups, why do you think that is?
I don't fucking know.
I know copper is a good conductive of heat and whatnot.
Conductive. Yep.
Conductor.
It's a good conductor.
But maybe it's just
believe it or not, though, it's bottom of the barrel conductor. It's not as bad as, aluminum, but it's not as good as silver.
Okay. We need silver cups, then.
No.
No.
That'd be expensive. That's not like welding pennies together, dude.
Bro, we need to weld pennies now.
That's like welding $100 bills together.
Fair enough. Yeah, maybe it's just the act, the tradition.
No, they say it does add something to it.
It probably does.
I'm no chemist, so...
I feel like it has added something to it. Because of the White Russians, it was a glass, you just chug it, but this is very...
It feels traditional.
Traditional.
Oh, there's the vodka.
Why do we mix ours so heavily?
I think it's because we're fucking idiots.
We definitely are. We have... Oh, I remember a party where we were at the apartment. We were at the apartment and we were drinking Tito's. And we were drinking Tito's. Yep. You know where this is going.
I think I know where this is going.
And so we were drinking Tito's. Popped the cap off. We back then we just took pulls.
Oh, yeah. There was no mixing anything until you were drunk.
Until you're drunk. And so we were picking pulls, and we're like, damn, I want to party with other people, This is boring.
Just down the road.
Just down the road, there was another party.
We walked there.
We walked our ass there, and we were fucking tanked, and we get there, And they're like, "Oh shit, you guys are here." And we're like, "Yeah, woo!"
We're already fucked.
They're like probably like a quarter.
Yeah, they just started playing darts.
Yeah, and so we're just tanked like, "Yeah, let's go." So
this is what, like a 10 o'clock on like a Friday.
Yep.
It was like 10 o'clock on a Friday,
and we're fucking tanked.
We were drunk at 10.
Yep. Which is not bad, I guess.
No, I don't have a problem with it personally.
I mean, right now it's like 10:30 and we're pretty fucking flat. So anyway, so we get there, we're fucking tanked. So we partied there for a bit, and I had the great idea, bro. Let's everyone
just bring them over.
Bring them over to the apartment. Greatest idea ever. So they're like, okay, we have our vehicles. We'll just drive there. How far away is it? We're like, it's like a block away. So we start running, drunk as fuck.
It was you, me.
I'm pretty sure
who walked with us. It was you, me.
I don't.
Pecker.
Was it Pecker?
That's whose place we were at. I do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was just me and you that ran back.
No, I think my brother ran with us.
Really?
Because he rode with Riley.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, we ran all the way back. It was.
And it was seriously, it was only like a block.
Yeah, but I was
block in the industrial district.
Yeah. So we ran back, we got inside, and there were there's bags of Cheetos and chips, and there's some drinks and whatnot. And so everyone gets there. There's I didn't expect this many people.
The apartment isn't big.
This apartment is fucking small. It's meant for
a family of three.
A family of 3 or 4 max. There was 20 people in this bitch. Just chilling. And
the couches were fucking full.
Packed. Laps on laps. And so, all I remember was still drinking, partying it up. And this chick fucking eating Cheetos. Fucking spills it all over the floor.
And this is...
oh my... I was so pissed.
This is the point in time where you, because I was a little bit more sober than you. Not much, but a little bit. You pulled me into the bathroom. You're like, dude, I'm too drunk right now. You need to kick them out.
Oh my god, it was that. I remember that.
Oh my god. Yeah.
And then I remember you kicking them out, and there was Cheetos everywhere.
And it was you, me, my brother, Riley.
Yeah.
And there was 2 other people there at that point.
Yeah. So
enough to fill the couch and the chair.
Yeah, so we cleaned up, and I remember getting super fucking... Okay, before the party was over, I remember Chase still being there, and I had to go throw up. And so Chase was with me, and he was video recording it.
Really? I haven't seen this video.
So, yeah. So, he was video recording me, literally... finger fucking my throat. And he was spraying Febreze on my hair. And
I have seen the video. Yeah, I lied.
I have no recollection of him being in the fucking bathroom. I was that drunk. He was spraying Febreze, me oh, you stinky boy. You stinky boy. And so I was finger fucking my throat, throwing up. And then I asked you to make ramen for me. And then I passed out in my parents' bed at the apartment. They didn't live there. And then
lake.
And then I woke up next day with a fairly fucking big hangover.
I think I drove home that night.
Yeah.
No. I slept on the couch until 6.
The one thing that I really don't get is people drinking and driving. I know there's times the people drinking and driving, and I'm not saying just you. Hey. So there have been people that want recently they'll have a beer and fucking people on their stories they'll have a beer just going down the road smoking cigarettes, and I don't get
beer
that.
In one hand, cigarette in the other, steering with the knees.
Yeah, I don't get that. Why be that fucking stupid?
Yeah, I'm not that. I'm not that ballsy.
I don't yeah, it's cool to have a beer fucking going down a back road, but to go down the fucking interstate 80 miles an hour drinking a beer, plastered as fuck. You know, I think that's super irresponsible. That's some like stupid shit, bro.
And again, just drinking and driving itself is a terrible fucking decision.
Especially if you're in a big city and whatnot.
Big city. Fuck, even around here.
Yeah, even around
city.
Yeah, like if there's still deer and whatnot, you'll get fucked up if like a deer comes through your fucking windshield.
You don't swerve for the deer. You swerve for the moose.
Exactly. I've seen videos going off of that. I've seen videos of people trying to brake on deers, and they literally just take the legs out of the deers. Because not deers, moose. So moose, they weigh like 2 tons. They weigh fucking heavy.
I don't think it's that much, but
okay,
it's a lot though. It's a lot. I'll give it to that. Yeah, it's a lot.
It would take out its legs and it would fucking decapitate the top of the fucking vehicle.
My stepdad used to tell me stories back when he was a firefighter, when he had to use the jaws of life and whatnot.
Yeah.
Of people fucking literally getting decapitated by deer, though.
Really?
Deer. Because it was a big thing in Minnesota.
Really?
It was a big problem. Because, you know, Minnesotans, they drive the fucking Priuses, the cars, they drive the small shit.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get the select few that do drive the trucks and
survive.
Fucking for some reason drive Toyotas, but you know.
My girlfriend wants a Prius.
No.
No, honestly, I feel like I think Priuses are great because of the gas mileage.
Fuel economy, yes.
Awesome.
But she won't be able to go anywhere in the middle of the winter.
Oh,
dude.
yeah, definitely.
Like, nowhere.
Yeah.
She can't make it across town.
Fair enough. But yeah.
Well, on the bright side, you don't live in Watertown anymore.
Mm-hmm.
They at least plow the street. They at least plow Main Street here.
Mm-hmm. Well, I feel like this is a good place for us to end off on this podcast.
We're tanked.
If you guys have listened this far, thank you so much.
Dude, it means so much. Yeah. Because we enjoy the shit out of it.
Oh, yeah. I think it's a lot of fun.
This is an awesome weekly conversation between us.
Yeah.
Just reminiscing and bullshitting.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And if you have another fucking drink, throw it on us.
Twitter, one of our private messages if you have us.
Yeah, if you have Snapchat, like I know we had a couple from like Jack. He wanted us to do like Corpse Survivor and whatnot. Whiskey Smash.
For the time being, try to keep it simple.
Try to keep it like under $20-$40. Like, come on, man.
I'm broke college kid, and this kid just got a job for like the 3rd time in his life.
Yeah, so just let's
But yeah, it means the fucking world.
Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed if you made it this far. And we'll see you next week on whatever we talk about.
Yeah, hopefully. I don't know. What do we want to talk about next week? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
We'll figure it out.
We'll find out in the next episode.